Picture this, you are running a business and you think it is doing well. Sales are coming in, customers are happy, and you even treated yourself with a fancy coffee machine. Life is good. But then one day, your accountant calls you and tells you that our expenses have doubled. And profit? What profit? And that's when it hits you. Guessing your numbers is not the same as analyzing them. So today, I will show you how to track your sales and expenses like a pro. Avoid financial black holes and actually make money and not just earn it. Now first, let us understand 3 reasons why analyzing sales and expenses is a game changer. First, revenue is not equal to profit. Yes, you can make sales, but you can still be broke. Many businesses think because we are making good sales, our sales are increasing, we are doing great. But what if your expenses are growing up faster than your revenue? It's like earning 1 lakh and spending 1.5 lakhs. Congratulations, you are officially losing money and not making money. Second, spot the problems before they become disasters. Analyzing data will help you to identify red flags early. If your customer acquisition cost is skyrocketing or your vendors are overcharging, you need to know them before it is too late. And thirdly, analyzing your data will help you to take smarter business decisions which will result into bigger profits. Analyzing will help you identify expenses which are not necessary for business. Now imagine cutting 5% of your expenses will help you save 1000, which mean extra profit without even working harder. Now that's what I call a smart business. Now enough of a theory, let's dive into how, starting with sales. Analyzing sales data, it is not about understanding how much you sold, it is about understanding what, who and what next of the sales. Break down your revenue. Don't just look at the total. Break your sales down by product or service categories, customers, region wise, or any other metric that is applicable to your business. If you don't do this, you are just looking at numbers and you will not able to draw insight from your sales data. Understand what is your conversion rate, because website visitors don't pay your bills. If 10,000 people are visiting your website but only 50 of them buy, then your conversion rate is 0.5%. Tracking this will help you to understand whether your marketing is working or it is just burning your cash. Understanding customers' lifetime value. A one-time customer paying 5,000 is nice, but a repeat customer who spends 5,000 every 3 months is great. Focus on increasing LTV of a customer and your profits will grow. And last is the sales and margin analysis. Sales is the total revenue that business earns, but margin is the profit that comes in your pocket. Identify the margin product-wise, region-wise, customer-wise, and then analyze them. This will help you to identify which customers to sell, which regions to target, and which product to push. Also, you can discourage the product, regions, and customers that offer you lower margins. By this, you can maximize your profit by focusing on the best sellers in your inventory. So, sales data is done. Now, let's talk about the silent killer, the expenses. Every rupee a business spends should have a purpose, otherwise you are just making your suppliers rich. Following are 5 things that you need to understand to analyze and predict your expenses properly. Fixed versus variable cost. This will help you to understand what expenses you can cut. Fixed costs like rent, salary, they stay the same, whereas variable costs like production costs, traveling, marketing, they change with the change in your revenue. Identify this and you will be able to identify costs which you can cut without hurting your operations. Monitor your operating expense ratio. Operating expense ratio is nothing but your operating expenses divided by your sales. If your operating expense is too high, then you are spending too much on operations. Control these operating expenses and you will see an instant profit growth. Inflation and supplier prices, because costs do go up. If you are not tracking your supplier prices, you will feel it in your profits. Always negotiate regularly with your suppliers to get the best rate with them. And lastly, following the expense trend. Are travel costs creeping up? Is software costs eating your budget? Monthly tracking these expenses will help you identify costs which are avoidable, identify expenses which can be curtailed without impacting your revenue. Identify these expenses and stop bleeding off your money before it is too late. So now we have sales side and expense side covered. How do we track this without losing our mind? So here are the tools and techniques which will help you for data-driven analysis. Let's be real, tracking these things manually on a notebook is a nightmare. So how do we do this? Spreadsheet. You can use Excel, Google Sheet. They are the original tool. Custom dashboards, charts, trend analysis. If you love data, this is gold, and the best part is this is free. Then there are accounting and expense management software like Zoho, Expenses, Expensify, Zero, and so on. This will help you automate expense tracking, categorization, and reporting. This will also save your time and prevent errors to a great extent. Then there are tools for sales analytics such as Google Analytics, HubSpot, and so on. They track customer behavior, conversions, and revenue trends. These are very useful for a retail business outlets because as we know, sales data is not just about revenue. And lastly, tools with AI and predictive analysis like Power BI and Tableau. These tools will help you to predict future data based on past trends. They may not be accurate, but they will give you a good possibility of what might happen in future so that you can always stay ahead. So now it is time to wrap up, and here's your simple formula for financial clarity. Step 1, track your sales and breakdowns. Step 2, analyze customer conversion rate and customer value. Step 3, monitor your expenses and identify cost leaks. Step 4, use data-driven tools for automation. And step 5, adjust your strategies monthly based on the analytics and insights that you have drawn. Follow this and you will make better financial decisions, avoid cash flow issues, and actually know where your business is headed. At the end of the day, running your business without tracking your sales and expenses is driving blindfolded. You are bound to crash. Hit the like button if you learned something today. Comment below what is the biggest financial mistake you have made in a business, and don't forget to subscribe for no nonsense finance tips. Let's grow together. And hey, if you know any business owner who needs to know this, share this with him. Trust me, they will thank you later. See you.